Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a tendency to start a sentence and never finish it. There were several things that went on there that I just never got around to finishing. But I do get around to it eventually. And, well, this is actually just starting. And I want to encourage you to check us out a little more, us parroters. At first, you're really only going to see me. I'm the public parroter. And I like to talk about things that I feel are really important. Love. It's really important. It's hard to talk about love, though, without also acknowledging another emotion that we have, that we frequently have at the same time we feel love, which is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of what it might lead to. And, many of us have experiences in which love has started off with great promise and gone in directions that have caused us more pain than we had hoped to have. But love is so strong. It's no, but I did want to say hello to you. Malika, I think your name is. Yes, you were one of the few people in that place that is not so afraid to just let your heart just be. You're that unusual person because the people at the party were fine people, smart and interesting. But I think it's just a common thing. People are afraid. And it's unfortunate.
So now the goal is to go keep going. You got down to right away, and now you count how long you watch the person, because the person is trying to get your attention, and if he's a good person like me with a bird, there's no problem.
Opportunity is actually not one of them.
A lot of women think that by ignoring people who are actually bad people, that's how they're going to get them to go away, when in fact, that's exactly the magnet. If you don't look, people say, I'm going to be able to follow her. You look people in the eye, and then you know what's going on. Take care of yourself. Don't be a little girl. I'm sorry if I offended you, but
being a little girl in the way that women should be girls.
They hate me, but
as far as taking care of yourself, take care of yourself. Don't let your mother's ideas about what you should have done when you were a girl continue to dictate how you should behave.
Could I ask you a question? No. I'm sorry. Don't do that.
He was the one that I was thinking of giving it to first. But instead, gave it to this other person, right? Beep.
Do you know Lola? Can I entrust you with something? This is for her. I mean, anybody else could look at it also. However, do not give it to her unless she asks you about it. In other words, this is a piece of information, and if she's too stupid to ask, it's your information or anybody else's.
What is it?
It's a little... Well, you'll see. Don't worry. Nothing bad. Nothing. I can guarantee you.
Responsible for this. What hard is it?
You know what? Put it to memory. And then you won't, doesn't matter, because you have the information, and that's all that matters. It's not the thing, it's that little piece of plastic. So just go and find out. Or she can find out. It doesn't matter. You can go there. You can see it. You might need some light, you know? Yeah. Okay? So you got it? It's really for her, but if she's too stupid, and in some ways I know her well. Some ways she's incredible, in other ways she's thick, you know, stubborn, and puts like she closes her mind.
I just don't think she listens.
Right, right. So you can hint. You see, you can make it into a game, but unless she asks you, she has no right to have it.
Young lady,
Okay?
you can change. You have the
Say
ability
hello
to.
when you get a
You
chance.
do. You got more in you than you give yourself credit
My name
for.
is Marcel. Marcel, and you'll see more of me if you want. And I love to talk to people. We always talk in public because it keeps people honest and it lets us be honest. I mean, we can say whatever we want because it's in front of other people, and we don't have to worry about secrets.
You know, people think it's the opposite.
That's what we do there.
Well, thank you. Mission accomplished. Every place I go, I don't know what's going to happen. That's what's interesting. I always have a goal of, well, I am the public parroter for parroters.net. It's my job to get you to watch. Me?
It's okay if you hate me right now.
Mostly, I think I offended a lot more people that I had fallen in love with me at that party. This,
Well,
the devil made me do it, you know. That's it. So, the way to find out more, find out what we're up to, is we're a very open bunch. But we don't suffer fools. Of course, we don't mean all fools. There are fools, kinds of fools, that which some of us would consider it a badge of honor to be accused of being. Kind of court jesters, the ones who can kind of, if I act the antic disposition, you, my loyal subjects, Horatio, my friend, Marcellus, you head of the guard, you understand that the reason I'm acting an antic disposition is because I am trying to hide the fact that I'm on to my uncle, who I believe has killed my brother by pouring into the porches of his ears while he was sleeping in the garden a substance so inimical to life that it, like quicksilver, courses immediately through the body, throughout the body. Ooh, you don't even want to, enough. We don't have to go any further than that. It gives me the chills just to think of that. But what if it's a ruse, the devil, who is trying to get me to commit a mortal crime so that he will be able to have me in his clutches for eternity? Oh, what am I supposed to do? If only the Lord had not prescribed, made it something we could not do to kill ourselves. But I think I would choose to be not, or not to be, instead of to be, because, life is full of pain and woe, and Esther Sonagazi was a little bit mentally she was kind of slow, but there were no problems that resulted as a result of this, because, well, her whole family was, and the people that lived in the community, and she just lived in a slow place, so it didn't make any difference. So, that sort of thing is, most of us have a hard time with that. I mean, we want to say,
but some people think that about me because I don't get to know it either. Oh, stop, don't do that to me, please. Don't do that. Oh my God. Oh, just when I got out, they pulled me back in, The ghost of Christmas presents. I work at Macy's. If you do not open a revolving charge account with Macy's, you will be confined, and constrained to the eternal flames of misery and pain of... what was it? The Cuyahoga River in Cleveland that caught on fire, Can you imagine that? Oh, what a piece of work is man, how noble in his potential, how ridiculously stupid indeed, Well, so saith Hamlet. I mean, he's going to be dead soon anyway, after he says that. But at least he gets to see his erstwhile school companion, maybe never really a friend because he was lower down, right? He was, what's his name, Polonius's chump son, who's so easily manipulated. Polonius. I think I have a little more sympathy for Richard III. Not that I have an awful lot for Richard III. My horrors, my kingdom. Oh, fuck you. You've killed all the people you... No, I'm sorry. Polonius he's evil of a different sort. He's like he actually believes that he's a good guy,
It's not even evil. He's just a freaking idiot. And yet,
he says these things that are really, perfectly true. I mean, all that stuff of being neither a lender nor a borrower, for the latter will is likely to lose your... Oh no, the latter dulls the edge of husbandry. Although I really have never been in the husbandry field myself. I mean, I've been sort of in the wifely field. I mean, I guess what he's saying is, as a husband, it dulls the edge. So if I borrow money, it means well, what's the problem? I mean, I shouldn't have much of an edge anyway. I mean, as a husband, I mean, does it really need to be dulled more? I mean, I don't think I've ever hurt anybody with it. So I never understood that particular part. But the other part, I understand. I shouldn't be a lender. Because it is likely to not only lose the money, but the friend as well. And I've personally had some experience with that one in life. And so I would just put that into your little, bonnet when some friend of yours would like to borrow some money from you. Really needs it.
Ooh. What in the world just happened? Did it die? What the fuck? And so como beko so wako look nuga be te go fuck muka.
I don't know, I don't care. All I want is to wear my jeans on top of my dress. I always want to wear my jeans on top of my dress. Well, I know it does bunch up the dress in the middle, as you know, up near the crotch. That's true, and I would certainly grant you that having the wearing jeans on top of a dress is the sign of a fundamentally unbalanced human being. But I think we're just going to have to come back and hear what else is going to happen. That's all I could say.